Buddha, also known as Siddhartha Gautama, shared timeless wisdom through profound life lesson stories. His teachings, encapsulated in simple yet impactful narratives, illuminate the path to inner peace, compassion, and understanding. The greatness of Buddha lies in his ability to convey profound truths with simplicity and clarity. First story: the mustard seed. Once, a grieving mother approached Buddha with her lifeless child in her arms. The mother was devastated by the death of her only son and sought help from Buddha. She believed that Buddha could bring her son back to life. Buddha, with great compassion, assured the grieving mother that he could help her, but first, she needed to bring him a mustard seed from a household where no one had experienced the pain of losing a loved one. The mother, desperate for a solution, eagerly agreed and set out to find the mustard seed. She went from house to house, asking for a mustard seed. However, at every household, she was met with the reality that everyone had experienced the pain of loss. The mother began to realize that suffering and death were universal experiences shared by all. After visiting many houses, the mother returned to Buddha empty-handed, but with a transformed perspective. She understood that her personal grief was not unique and everyone faced the inevitability of loss and suffering. Buddha gently guided her, using this realization to teach her the impermanence of life and the importance of cultivating inner peace and acceptance. The life lesson from this story is the universal nature of suffering. It encourages us to embrace the impermanence of life and develop compassion for others who are also facing difficulties. Instead of resisting the inevitable changes and challenges, the story encourages us to find peace and understanding in the midst of life's uncertainties. Next story: the elephant and the blind men. In a village, a group of blind men, curious to understand the nature of an elephant, approached the majestic creature. Each man, unable to see the whole, touched a different part to form his perception. The one who touched the trunk declared, "An elephant is like a snake." Another, feeling the sturdy leg, insisted, "No, it's like a tree." The blind man at the ear argued, "You are all wrong, it's like a fan." As the men continued to debate, each steadfast in his interpretation, Buddha observed their earnest but limited perspectives. The lesson of the parable lies in the diversity of human experiences and the danger of clinging to narrow viewpoints. The blind men, in their isolation, could not comprehend the entirety of the elephant. Similarly, in life, our understanding is often incomplete, shaped by our unique encounters. Buddha urged us to recognize the limitations of our individual perspectives and embrace a more comprehensive view of truth. Just as the blind men needed to share their insights to comprehend the fullness of the elephant, we, too, can benefit from diverse perspectives to gain a richer understanding of life. The story encourages humility, open-mindedness, and a willingness to appreciate the varied facets of truth that exist beyond our individual perceptions. Next story: the poisoned arrow. In a kingdom, a man was struck by a poisoned arrow, causing him great suffering. Rather than seeking immediate relief, he insisted on obtaining intricate details about the arrow, the archer, and the circumstances surrounding the incident. The man's delay in seeking treatment perplexed those around him. Buddha, in telling this story, emphasized the urgency of addressing immediate suffering. The poisoned arrow symbolized life's inevitable pains, and the man's questions represented the human tendency to delve into metaphysical inquiries, rather than confronting the realities before them. Buddha highlighted the folly of the man's approach, illustrating that life is fleeting, and the pursuit of absolute knowledge about the arrow's origin was secondary to the immediate need for healing. The lesson is clear: in the face of suffering, it is essential to focus on practical solutions rather than getting entangled in speculative and unanswerable questions. Next story: The Farmer's Lost Son. In a quaint village, there lived a farmer whose life was a tapestry woven with threads of both joy and sorrow. His fellow villagers oscillated between labeling him fortunate or unfortunate based on the events of the day. One day, the farmer's only son fell from a horse, breaking his leg. The villagers, quick to judge, lamented the farmer's misfortune. To this, Buddha calmly revealed the impermanence of life's circumstances, emphasizing that what may seem like misfortune today could transform into fortune tomorrow and vice versa. This story serves as a powerful reminder of the transient nature of life's highs and lows. Buddha encouraged the villagers, and by extension, all of us, to cultivate equanimity in the face of life's unpredictable events. The lesson lies in understanding that joy and sorrow are fleeting, and our reactions to them need not be dictated by the whims of circumstance. The Farmer's Lost Son invites us to navigate life's uncertainties with a balanced heart, appreciating the present moment without being overly attached to transient conditions. It underscores the importance of resilience, patience, and an unwavering spirit in the face of life's ever-changing landscape. Next story: The Four Wives. In a bustling town, lived a wealthy man who, over the course of his life, had accumulated 4 wives, each representing a different stage of life. The first wife was youthful and beautiful, bringing the man immense joy and pleasure. The second was affectionate and caring, providing comfort and companionship. The third was supportive during times of need, offering assistance and encouragement. The fourth wife, however, was wise and understanding, offering valuable insights and guidance. As Buddha unfolded the narrative, he revealed that these wives symbolized the various phases of life. The first wife represented the exuberance of youth, the second the stability of adulthood, the third the reliance on support in old age, and the fourth the wisdom gained through experience. The life lesson embedded in this parable is profound: the impermanence of life and the transient nature of relationships. Buddha emphasized the importance of appreciating and valuing each stage of life without undue attachment, as each phase contributes to the richness and depth of our human experience. Next story: The Beggar and the Jewel. In the dusty lanes of a distant town, along the roadside sat a beggar, worn and weathered by the hardships of life. Unbeknownst to him, beneath the tattered mat on which he begged lay a priceless jewel of unparalleled brilliance. The beggar, consumed by poverty, spent his days seeking alms from passers-by, oblivious to the treasure beneath him. One day, a kind passerby, recognizing the jewel hidden beneath the beggar's mat, tried to share this revelation with him. However, the beggar, accustomed to a life of destitution, scoffed at the notion of possessing anything of value. Buddha used this parable to convey a profound truth: the inherent potential for inner wealth and enlightenment within each individual. The beggar, symbolic of people immersed in the struggles of everyday life, represents those unaware of the untapped reservoir of wisdom and spiritual richness within themselves. Just as the beggar failed to recognize the jewel beneath him, we, too, may overlook the profound potential for growth, wisdom, and inner peace within ourselves.